Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this environmental laws series, we begin Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016 in part 1. Here we'll understand the foundation objectives, definitions, applicability and stakeholder responsibilities under these important rules. So why plastic waste management rules required? Because plastic pollution has become a major environmental challenge in India. According to CPCB reports, India generated about 4.14 million tons of plastic waste during 2023-24. Plastic waste affects land, water, wildlife and human health. Therefore, strong rules are needed to ensure scientific waste management, promote recycling, protect public health and support a circular economy. Now the evolution of plastic rules in India. India's plastic regulations have evolved over time. The Recycled Plastics Manufacture and Usage Rules 1999 were the first step. The Plastic Waste Management and Handling Rules 2011 introduced stronger provisions including extended producer responsibility. The Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016 provided a comprehensive framework which was further strengthened through the amendments in 2018, 2021, 2022 and 2023. Next is Objectives of Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016. The main objectives of the Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016 are to minimize plastic waste generation, promote recycling, ensure scientific collection and disposal, and encourage resource recovery through a circular economy approach. Now the important definitions. Let us understand three important terms. Plastic waste refers to discarded plastic material. A carry bag is a plastic bag used for carrying or transporting goods. Multi-layered plastic or MLP is a material consisting of at least one layer of plastic combined with at least one layer of another material. Now let's come to applicability part. These rules apply across the entire plastic value chain. They cover urban and rural areas, waste generators, local bodies, gram panchayats, manufacturers, importers and producer, importer and brand owners, commonly known as PIBOs. In short, the rules govern the complete life cycle of plastic. Next is operational responsibilities. The operational management of plastic waste involves 5 key stages: segregation at source, collection by local bodies, transportation to authorized facilities, processing through recycling and recovery, and environmentally sound disposal of non-recyclable and non-recoverable plastic waste. Next is stakeholder responsibilities. Plastic waste management is a shared responsibility. Waste generators must segregate waste. Local bodies are responsible for collection, transportation and disposal. Gram panchayats implement the rules in rural areas. Manufacturers, importers, producers, PIBOs and recyclers must comply with their respective obligations and support effective plastic waste management. Now here to summarize the Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016 provide the legal framework for plastic waste management in India. The rules focus on waste reduction, recycling, scientific management, clear stakeholder responsibilities and the development of a circular economy. Thank you for watching part 1. In the next part, we'll discuss PIBOs, the concept of extended producer responsibility or EPR, how EPR works, plastic packaging categories and EPR targets and certificates. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Science Pathshala for more UGC NET environmental sciences and other relevant exams content. Thank you so much.